Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the popular local television debate programme, Don't Fuck About Mush. And this week's episode of Don't Fuck About Mush, we've got two special guests all the way from Shipley. We have Macky the Clanger, and here from Ravenscliffe, which is a bit more bus fare, but luckily he had stolen a car. We have Pig Vicious, winner of last year's most cocaine consumed by a pig competition at Fagley Races. Yes, thank you, Mr. Vicious. If you could moderate your language, though, this is a children's programme. So, it's over to you, Macky. Why do you think Shipley is better than Ravenscliffe? So, you're saying that the buses and taxis won't go to Ravenscliffe because they get stones thrown through the windows? Well, that's a controversial opinion, Mr. Macky. Let's see what Pig Vicious has got to say about that. Mr. Vicious, I did speak to you earlier about your language. If you could moderate it, please. No, I don't. What? Beg your pardon, Mr. Vicious. Mr. Vicious, could you please calm down a little bit? I'm going to take the debate back over to Macky, the Shipley Clanger. Mr. Clanger, Mr. Vicious, he is very angry, but I know he has a Tourette's diagnosis. So, what Mr. Vicious is saying that Ravenscliffe's a very deprived area, and people get angry and okay, they throw bricks at the bus, but at least Ravenscliffe's got Carvely Woods. I mean, what do you say in response to that, Mr. Clanger? Mr. Clanger, I think that's very rude, and I don't think Mr. Vicious will appreciate you saying that. Carvely Woods is not a fucking hellhole. It's beautiful, I've heard. Mr. Clanger, I don't know if you're being very fair about all this, really. Anyway, it's over to Mr. Vicious for what he thinks about the Shipley area. Mr. Vicious, as a Ravenscliffe resident, what do you feel is the best thing about Shipley? So nothing. And Mr. Vicious, what do you think is what do you think's the nicest thing about Saltaire, the UNESCO World Heritage Site, which has become full of hipsters and people who bake focaccia bread while masturbating over a duck? A set of what? Mr. Vicious, I've had to ask you already in this programme to moderate your language. Don't tell me to fuck off, you little fucking plastic pig. Oh dear, it's all kicking off now. Oh dear, oh no, oh Mr. Vicious, no, Mr. Clanger's not going to enjoy it, oh no. Oh dear, I think we're going to have to stop the programme. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen, goodbye.